What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another Madrid hype for you guys. And people, we got a lot to talk about because so much news, so much information has come out over the last few days after Real Madrid knocked out Atleti. And I just want to say before we get started, it's been marvelous to see. It's been an amazing experience for me. Seeing the Barca fans, seeing the Atleti fans, seeing every fan in world football play the victim card, saying that we cheated, saying that UEFA favors Real Madrid. Look, we got to talk about all of it because I just think the hate for us overwhelms people so much that they don't want to look at the facts that are presented to them. But that's okay because I'm here to give the evidence and I'm here to show you guys why you're wrong if you don't think that he double touched on that penalty. We'll talk about the game, etc. Right? We'll also get into some transfer news. We got to talk about Trent. We got to talk about the center back from Bournemouth, Dean Huijsen. And then at the end, we're going to get into Carlo Ancelotti's press conference because I do want to react to the questions that they asked him and read through his answers. But big up to everybody that's in here, right? Make sure you guys smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Get in the live chat, right? Turn on those post notifications. And yeah, shout out to everybody that is watching right now, right? Whether you catch me on live or if you watch this when the video is over, right? I'll add chapters so you guys can jump around. But what are you guys saying in the chat? Also, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, if you want to get access to a custom badge next to your name, if you want to get access to the emojis that we have available, right? Like the Real Madrid one that I'm about to drop right there. Click that link, become a member of the channel. Also, throughout the stream, pay attention in the live chat because the Discord link will be getting dropped just throughout the stream. So definitely want to make sure that you guys join the Discord as well. But now look, big up, people. Big up, big up. Let me see. My guy Bakili, big up, bro, says, nah, blood, I had to extend the stream for another 10 minutes. What's wrong? What? Nah, bro, you know what it is? Sometimes, things just take a little longer. So, we had to go up about like 10, 15 minutes late, but that's all right. Big up, my guy. Holla Madrid, come on, bro. Look, I got to sip these Atleti tears. I have to sip the tears. I got it in the cup right here. Hold on. Yo, these guys really thought that they were going to knock us out, bro. Never. Come on. The Barca fanboys are crying nonstop. Big up to my guy, F. Kyle. Carnage Riz. Notice how it's mainly elementary school FC fans crying. Bro, everybody just can't fathom how we always manage to get through in the Champions League. How no matter how trash we play, we still always find a way. People just can't, their brains just cannot compute how that happens. Let me see. Bro is not Barcelona fan? Okay. The ball has sensors, so decision has to be right. And bro, but the thing is, forget the sensors. Let's just use our eyes. Unless you're blind, right? Then let's just use our eyes. Trust me, I have evidence to back all this up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, big up to my guy, Tajudin. Let me see. Hendrick, right wing. What are you talking about, brother? Yeah, look, man, big up to everybody, right? Shout out to my guy, Benedict. Shout out to Antoine in the damn chat as well, right? Big up to Ryan or Rayan. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing your name. But, guys, keep getting your chats in, right? Let's get into it, right? So, I do want to just start off with the game that just happened, right? In the UCL, where we knocked Atleti out of the Champions League. And they did win on the night, technically, right? The game ended 1-0. But we beat them on penalties, right? It was 2-2 on aggregate. And I'm going to be real. Atleti played a perfect game. Atleti played almost as good as you can against us. And it still wasn't enough. Yo, these guys played way better than us. Atleti were by far the better team in that second leg. They had damn near A perfect 90 minutes. And it still wasn't enough. At their best, Atleti still cannot measure up to us. As I said in my match reaction, I was a bit shameless. But trust me, when I tell you it was never in doubt, I knew that we were going through. Once I saw that we got drawn Atleti, what did I tell you guys? I said, I don't want to play them because I'm bored of beating Atleti. We know that they're going to have those demonic tactics. We know that they're going to play the nastiest low block that you've ever seen. We know that they're going to commit crimes against this sport. But to be honest, they surprised me. Second leg, they came out, scored in the first 30 seconds. Our defense was napping. Conor Gallagher, of all players, bagging against us. And then we couldn't break them down. Vinicius dropped an all-time stinker of a performance. Bro, I'm be real. Vinicius has been super mid since January has come. This guy lost the Ballon d'Or and lost his form. He said he was going to give us 10 times less. He's giving me 15 times. Actually, I think I messed that up. He said he was going to give us 10 times more. He's giving us 15 times less. Look, Vinicius needs to step it up, bro. He's been shit. Missed the penalty in regular time. That penalty would have just let us win in the regular 90 minutes. Mbappe didn't really get the ball that much, but you saw whenever he was able to get on the ball, he was causing problems. He drew the penalty. I think Courtois, man of the match performance, made big saves. I think Rudiger and Asensio were very good this game as well. Valverde was solid. But overall, wasn't a good performance by us. That's just to give you a overarching perspective on the game without really having to break it down too much, right? Go watch the match reaction if you want to get my full thoughts on it. But now we got to talk about the penalties because we did go through on pens. And a lot of people are talking about Julián Álvarez and the decision that was made to take his penalty away. Now, let's be very clear here. Atleti were not robbed. The right decision was made. He touched the ball twice. He slipped, and his left foot hit the ball when his right foot kicked it. And what that does is change the trajectory. Now, I'm not here to talk about if that's the right decision in terms of the ruling, right? I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to tell you if he should have been allowed to retake it, right? The rules say that it's automatically disqualified. Now, with me being fair, because I am a very level-headed fan, I think it was harsh. I think that was harsh, right? I can admit that. But the rules are the rules. It's funny how nobody brings up Marcus Llorente. He also missed the penalty. Why is everybody going on like that Julián Álvarez penalty that got called off was the game-winning pen? It wasn't. Atleti were still in it. Lucas Vázquez missed his penalty. So what are we saying? Let's not act like that was the end-all be-all. Now, I'm going to show you guys some more images, but I do want to read the statement that UEFA put out. And by the way, for anybody that thinks that UEFA are on Real Madrid's side, you are an idiot. Do you guys not remember? It's funny how crazy and how short people's memories are. UEFA hates Real Madrid. Do not forget, we are spearheading the Super League. We are trying to replace the Champions League. Why do you think that UEFA and Real Madrid are involved in a court case? You think they're friends? You think FIFA and UEFA's president, you think they like Florentino Perez? You think that they like what Real Madrid are trying to do? People don't use common sense. But the rules are the rules. Now, UEFA have released a statement, right? Let's just read it together. So, they've said, Atletico Madrid have inquired with UEFA over the incident, which led to the disallowed the disallowance of the kick from the penalty mark taken by Julián Álvarez at the end of yesterday's Champions League match against Real Madrid. Although minimal, the player made contact with the ball using his standing foot before kicking it. As shown in the attached video clip, under the current rules, the VAR had to call the referee signaling that the goal should be disallowed. UEFA will enter discussions with FIFA and the IFABP to determine whether the rule should be reviewed in cases where a double touch is clearly unintentional. So yes, will they review it? It seems like it. But at the time that this happened, brother, the rules are the rules, people. Now, in case your eyes are deceiving you, right? Let me just show you guys something right here. Hold on really quickly. Now, you tell me that that left foot is not touching that ball before his right foot kicks it. I will keep this on screen for as long as you need me to. Are you not seeing it? And you can also tell that when that shot was taken, look at where that ball ended up when it went in. He didn't strike it to go like that. So clearly, it hit off of his foot. It hit off his left foot, and then it trajected the ball up. I'll keep this up for anybody that wants to be crying, right? For anybody that is blind, I have an extra close-up angle for you. So now somebody tell me that that ball was not touched twice. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Atleti were not robbed. Atleti have just done what they usually do, and that's lose to Real Madrid in the UCL. Those bums were never going to knock us out of the competition. It was never going to happen. I told you guys that I was confident. I was speaking with hella chest because this is what we do. Am I happy with the performance? No. I think we were shit. But guess what? Even us being shit, we're still better than Atleti. Now, what's super funny about that, right, is this man Simeone. Simeone's over there crashing out, right? Now, I've just shown you, chat, I have just shown you, right, evidence that it was touched twice. Now, Simeone has a question for all of us. Hold on, chat. And big up to my guy, Guillermo, with the super chat. I'm going to get to you in just a second, my G. I appreciate that, bro. You're always coming through showing love. Big up, man. Guillermo says, we won, but from penalties is still disappointing. Bro, don't be disappointed. This is not the first time that we've beaten Atletico in the UCL on penalties. Atletico are a good team. Atletico, they do prove to be very tough for us to beat. Atletico always make it hard for us, but we always find a way to go through. So it's not a big deal. Atleti are not a team that a lot of people want to play, right? Going to pens with Atleti, yes, the performance was bad, but it's nothing to be disappointed about. Again, we went to pens against Atleti in the UCL before. So look, it happens. It was always going to be a tough two legs. Now, shout out to Guillermo, right? And big up to everybody that's also in the chat. I'm going to get to your comments in a few minutes. But Diego Simeone has a question for us because there's more people watching this live stream than there were people that was in his press conference when he was crashing out. Hold on, chat.
¿Quién levanta la mano? ¿Quién levanta la mano? Ven, ¿quién tocó la pelota 2 veces, Julián?
You guys hear that?
No la levanta. Listo.
Yo, my guy's yelling at an old man right here. He's yelling at another old man. Where's everybody else at? Chat.
No hablé con él. Si me fui solo, que mirá por ahí atrás.
Can you guys hear that?
Vamos.
So, what Simeone was asking was basically, raise your hand if you saw Julián Álvarez's foot touch the ball twice? Chat, I think we can all raise our hands, right? I just showed you evidence that the ball was touched twice. For anybody that needs a refresher, for anybody that's joining a bit late, Simeone has asked us, have you seen that ball double touched? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. I'm trying to see something. Let's see who's honest in this chat. Again, was it a harsh decision? Yes. But regardless of if you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Raise the hands. I see you guys in the chat. All right. All right. Just so that we're clear. And in case you guys needed another angle, right? In case you want to see another look, here we go. I'll share this view as well. Hold on, chat. Again, before I play the vid, let me sip on these hater tears. It's refreshing. It's just oh my gosh. Like, bro, when I was seeing those Atleti fans crying, when I've seen how world football has just turned, bro, I've had people tell me, oh, if that was a Real Madrid player, they would have never overturned it. Shut up. Shut up. Just say that you're jealous. Just say that you can't understand how we always get the job done. That's all that you have to say, little bro. You don't have to make yourself feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first part is acceptance. But, you know, I know a lot of people that are going to probably be watching this, right? I know that there's a lot of Barca fans. There's a lot of people that don't support Real Madrid. Look, big up to your damn self. But the thing is, a lot of people are feelings over facts. See, I don't operate like that. I'm a facts over feelings kind of guy. That's why I'm pretty objective. Because if I was an emotional person, if I was somebody that only went off of my feelings, then how can I give you unbiased commentary, right? But I'll show you guys another video. Here we go. You wait for release this, by the way. Hold on, chat. Keep watching. Keep watching. Look at the trajectory of the ball. Look. Hold on. Let me pause it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So his right foot is picking the ball, and it touches his left foot. Oh, my goodness me. Even Thierry Henry said it. And not to add, and not to even mention the technology that's within the ball as well. Interesting. Hey, look, man, big up to Julián Álvarez, though, because it's funny how everybody else is complaining. Julián Álvarez himself didn't complain because he knew. His teammates were asking him. He didn't deny it. So I'm just, and by the way, for all the Atleti fans crying, let's not forget, we're Atletico Madrid, not the same club that came out a few weeks ago and said to not get on the refs for their decisions. Interesting. Okay. All right. So now look, I just wanted to just show that, right? I thought that was pretty interesting. Do you guys not agree, chat? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. The game's the game. But yeah, I definitely want to know what you guys are saying. Let me get your chats. Bro, next, even Stevie Wonder would have saw that, bro. The blind knew that that was double tapped. Let me see. Henry said it, Mbappe said it, the expert said it, but yeah, we robbed. Even Julián Álvarez didn't even protest. Julián Álvarez knew that he touched it. But yeah, Barca fans or other people online or Atleti fans, no. Like, they're crying about it. All right, fair enough. What do you mean? What do I think about Endrick right wing? We've seen Endrick play right wing at times this season. Where's that coming from? Like, did I miss something? Like, is that where Carlo said that Endrick's going to be playing from now on or something? Like, how come that's being asked to me right now? Yeah, I don't know, like, where that's coming from, but, okay. Big up, bro. Of course he touched it, but sit here acting like we didn't have you on the ropes begging for mercy. Brother, as I said, it was never in doubt. It was never in doubt. You have to understand, you're a little man club. We don't respect you like that. I said it in the match reaction. Atleti are like your little brother, right? And they get a little bit older. They put on some muscles. And now they think that they can start talking shit to the big brother. And then the big brother's got to slap them up a little bit. That's just how we treat you, right? You're like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? You're that shit club on the other side of Madrid. Like, nobody's rating you like that, little bro. 0 UCLs. Vinicius had to remind you. Begging for mercy. Imagine Atleti having anybody beg for mercy, bro. If anything, you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me. Because now you don't have to focus on the UCL anymore, right? You can leave that competition to the big boys. But this might benefit you in the La Liga title race. It might benefit you in the Copa del Rey semifinals as well in the second leg. Because now that's one less game a week that you got to worry about. So you're welcome, little bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that, bro. Atleti fans, I hate to break it to you, man. I hate to be the one to tell you.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
You're not that guy. You're not him. Come on now, bro. What are we talking about? Let me see. This footage is not enough. You need pressure sensors of 1,000 newtons and 300 parcels to even work that shit. Brother, my guy thinks that he's Isaac Newton or some shit. Bro, look, this is not 1756. You over here talking about newtons and pascals. Hey, look, bro, what this look like? Physics 101? I got eyes, bro. I don't need all this fancy stuff for me to know. Once they showed it close up, it's obvious. My guy thinks that we're in history. What's going on? Brother, I graduated like 10 years ago. What, you want me to do math? Nah, man. Big up, bro. My guy talking about newtons and fucking hell. It's crazy. Bro wants us to do math equations. Guy wants to do PEMDAS. Nah, bro, this is wild. This is wild. Nah, Atleti fans, look, I know it hurts, bro. I know it hurts.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
You're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy. Let me see. Real Madrid and Bayern are no longer interested in words. Oh, thank God. I hope that that's true. Forget Bayern, right? Nobody cares about what they got going on in the Schnitzel League. I do not want Florian Wirtz at Real Madrid. We don't need him. Don't need him. Let me see. Damn, you failed your math exam? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. How you don't know y equals mx plus b squared? Come on, dog. I didn't even say robbery. Laughing us off. You brain dead. Y'all are not even talking about how shit you were. You are blinded by this Fugazi win. Khaled.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
Brother thinks that unless you're talking to somebody else, you can't be talking about me. I don't think I'm going to assume that you're talking to somebody else because it cannot be me. Look, I don't care about how shit we were. I don't care. I've seen us win 5 UCLs. Do you think that we were the better team in all of those games? I don't give a shit. Just get the job done. Of course, I want to see a better performance, but just get the job done. You think I care? Brother, it's like only Barca and Man City fans think that you have to play one way of football to deserve to win a game. I guess that you have to play tiki-taka, possession, one-touch football to say that you deserve to win. If that's the case, How come you haven't seen a UCL in 10 years? Last time Barca won a UCL, Khaled was 5 years old. Come on now. You got to go dust off the YouTube highlights to remember the last time that you guys won a UCL. What are we talking about here? Play the Valverde video? Which one, bro? Which one? Which one? You know what video I will play? Hold on. Hold on. And then we're going to move on in a little bit. I do a few more chats, and then we'll get up out of here. Hold on. Hold on. You know what video I am going to play? Where is it at? Where is it at? Hold up. 1 second, guys. I will play this one, though. Here we go. Things that you love to see. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what makes it even more funny? These guys literally had to sit through 120 minutes just to get knocked out. Nah, it's amazing. It's amazing to see. Sensational. Sensational. A few more chats, then we're going to move on, though, because I've already proved that it was the right decision, right? Everybody is just in denial if you're saying otherwise. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you're illiterate, just say so. No need to diss someone who isn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, nah, there's Atleti fans. It's just not as many of them. It's more so Barca fans. Atleti's fan base, I don't really think that they're active on like English-speaking channels. It's more so like the Spanish-speaking ones. You skipped college? Are you cooked? Nah, you're not cooked. College is overrated, bro. College is overrated, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nah, look, man. They just can't accept the facts, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, Barca fans, just continue to cry, bro. The world of football, continue to cry. Be upset that, you know what I'm saying, even though you might play really well against us, it's still not going to be enough. That is a very sad feeling, you know? Like, imagine that, bro. Like, you give it your best. Atleti played the game of their lives, and they still got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here, bro. Moment of silence for Atleti. Rest in peace. All right. Let's move on, though, right? I'm tired of talking about that. I've already disproved it. I showed the videos. Cry, okay? But I do want to get into some transfer news because we do have a couple of players that I do want to speak about because there are new reports concerning them. And the first one is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, we saw Liverpool get knocked out to PSG, and I'm hoping that that was the last UCL game that Trent will be playing for Liverpool because you guys know he is a player that I want Real Madrid to sign in the summer. He still does not have a contract from Liverpool. So Trent's deal effectively runs out in the next 2 months. And I still don't understand what the hell Liverpool are doing. How is it acceptable that Trent, Van Dijk, and Mo Salah's contracts are all running down at the same exact time, and none of them have extended? I don't think that Liverpool realize if those three players leave the club, they are cooked. They are finished. How do you allow your three best players to all have less than a year left on their deal? That is actually crazy to me. And I fully do believe that Trent will leave Liverpool, right? Now, according to the reports, it says that Real Madrid are really convinced and confident that Trent Alexander-Arnold will join them. The contract has already been proposed and the salary has already been discussed internally. And one thing to note as well is that Trent got injured in that second leg versus PSG. He's not going to be available for Liverpool for a little bit of time, right? He's going to miss the Carabao Cup final. Arne Slot, the manager, did say that they expect Trent to be back before the end of the season, but who knows, right? We're going to have to follow that situation closely because that might impact our interest depending on the severity of Trent's injury. But nonetheless, he is a player that Real Madrid want. It's no secret, right? We all know that if you're a top player whose contract is running down, Real Madrid will be involved. Real Madrid will be in touch. And I just think that there's nothing left for Trent to prove at Liverpool. He's already a legend. He's come through their academy. He's made himself the best right back that they've ever seen. He's one of the best right backs that we've had in the modern game. He's won a Prem. He's won a Champions League. He's won a Carabao Cup. He's won everything, a Club World Cup. He's been very successful at Liverpool. And I think Trent knows that they're cooked. Trent knows that after this season, it's all going downhill. Liverpool, in my opinion, they've been fantastic. They're going to win the Prem. They're probably going to win the Carabao Cup, so they'll do a domestic double more than likely. But their owners are not ambitious. They brought in Arne Slot, and he surprised everyone. I didn't think they would look this good. I didn't think Liverpool were going to win the Prem. I could hold my hand up and say that I was wrong. But how do you bring in a new manager and you don't back him? They only bought him Federico Chiesa in the summer. Now, obviously, right, Liverpool have a good squad, right? He was handed Mo Salah, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, right? Ryan Gravenberch has become one of the best midfielders in the Prem. He's been fantastic. McAllister, right? You got to give Arne Slot credit. He's done a fantastic job. But I just don't think that Liverpool are going to spend the money that's required for them to maintain this level. I think Van Dijk and Trent are leaving. I think Mo Salah will probably stay. You guys saw, after PSG knocked out Liverpool, PSG's president, I always butcher his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Their president and Luis Campos, one of their directors, they were talking to Van Dijk. They were chatting to Van Dijk in the back rooms after they knocked them out. You don't think that Van Dijk's thinking, yo, maybe I should leave? Chat. Van Dijk, Mo Salah, they've all said there's not even an offer on the table. Now, I don't know how Liverpool fans are gaslighting themselves to feel better about this situation. But to be honest, I think 2 out of these 3 will leave. I think Van Dijk leaves. I think Trent leaves. And I think you're cooked. Because we all know you're not going to spend the money to maintain the level that you're at. And I think these players know this. Trent Alexander-Arnold knows this. And why would he not want to have a new chapter? Why would Trent not want to come to the Bernabeu? Because if we sign him, let's be very clear, he will be our starting right back. Lucas Vazquez, even though, look, I know Trent defensively is not the best, he still offers you more than Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez, he might be out the door. His contract's running down. Danny Carvajal tore his ACL against Villarreal back in October, November? When Danny Carvajal comes back, remember, Carvajal's contract was running out this season. We extended him for 1 more year. Carvajal will do 1 more year at Madrid next season, and then he's going to probably either retire or maybe he goes to America or Saudi. Trent is the future at right back for Real Madrid, and he gets to play there with his best friend, Jude. Don't forget, after the Euros last summer, who was Trent on vacation with? Jude. He was spotted at the nightclubs in Los Angeles with Mbappe, Jude, Tchouaméni. Come on now. He was signing Real Madrid kits. There's a reason why. Trust me, if you don't think that Liverpool in the last 2-3 years have not been trying to offer Trent a new contract, you're lying to yourself. This brother is gone. Your players are about to get tapped up. Hold on now. Also, chat, for everybody that doesn't believe me, this is Van Dijk talking to the heads of PSG. What do you think that they're talking to Van Dijk about? How his day is going? They're saying, yo, bro, look, Liverpool are finito after this season. You guys finished first in the UCL standings for no reason. Look at how good that PSG team looks. Van Dijk is the perfect signing for them. But Liverpool fans, explain what's going on here. This is after you got knocked out by it. Explain to me what's going on. Why would he be talking to the PSG president and one of the directors of these campos? Why would Van Dijk be doing that after you got knocked out? Why? It's because Liverpool are incompetent. I think they've been very lucky. Liverpool have been very lucky with the managers that they've hired. Liverpool do not show me that they are a club that are serious. They show me that they've done a very good job of finding Jurgen Klopp revived them. And Arne Slot, I think Arne Slot is a fantastic manager. I just don't think that he's going to get the financial backing. So when Trent leaves, guess what they'll do? Connor Bradley will be their starting right back. If Van Dijk leaves, it'll be Konate, and then they'll go sign some player for like 20 million. But look, Trent, I fully expect him to be at Real Madrid. I think that Trent will be with Real Madrid for the Club World Cup. But again, nothing is signed. Nothing is done, right? So Liverpool can technically still get some money for him. Because if we want to bring him in before the Club World Cup, then we would have to pay some money. The Club World Cup, they will allow all the teams in that tournament. You'll have, like, I think it's like a 10-day period before it starts to bring in players. Maybe we can still give them 10, 15 million to get Trent in a month early. But it's up to Liverpool to decide. Now, before I get off this topic, for any Liverpool fan that's crying, I don't want to see anybody call Trent a snake. I don't want to see anybody complain that Trent is leaving for free, because Real Madrid made a few offers for Trent in January. Liverpool rejected it. So that's not Trent's fault, right? It is what it is. Let me see. Big up to Jonathan with the super chat. He says, hope none of our players get injured this international break. I know some players have discomforts. Also, thoughts on next season's kits. Yeah, well, the leaked kits are fire. I don't really like our kits for this season, right? Maybe when it gets officially announced, like what the kits are, then I'll talk about it. But the leaks, like the white one, the home one looks nice. The black / like navy blue one looks really dope as well. I also like the blue one. Hopefully that's what our kits do look like, because I don't like our kits for this season. That's why I haven't bought any of them. Because, yeah, like they're just super mid. But nah, shout out to my guy Jonathan with the super chat. But yeah, man, what else are you guys saying just about this Trent news? Let me see. If Carvajal retires, Trent will be the right back. Well, the thing is, bro, I think Danny Carvajal's days of being our number one is over. Guy tore his ACL. He's probably going to come back in the middle of next season, and he'll start some games, but I don't see Danny Carvajal being our starter for a majority of our matches next season. Let me see. Salah is also leaving. He knows Liverpool can't repeat this season, and other teams will improve next season compared to current shit this season. Salah is gone. Now, I actually think that Salah will stay, to be very honest. Van Dijk is 33. So what? He's he's still the best center back in the world right now. I would take Van Dijk at Real Madrid. If he wanted to join us on a free deal, yes, I would take Van Dijk walks into our starting 11, just so that we're clear. I don't really know why you brought up his age. I would give Van Dijk a 2-year contract if he wanted to come to us. Okay. Okay, I think you guys are arguing in the chat. Well, I mean, the audio for that was always going to be low. Like, the video wasn't loud audio. Let me see. I feel like you guys are just arguing in the chat right now. I do agree with this, Khaled. Like, a goalkeeper can be 40 years old and still be a top player. I think the only issue that you'll have with the defender being kind of old is if they lose their pace, sort of. But then if you have a smart defender like a Van Dijk who's able to take the right angles and put himself in the good positions, then it doesn't matter as much. But, you know, it could be a disadvantage if they do get, like, slower. But, nah, I'm with you. I don't really think that it matters like that. Really quickly, though, chat, I do want to also talk about another player, right? And the guy that I want to go to next is Dean Huijsen, the center back from Bournemouth. Now, if you guys have been watching me, right, then you know that I rate Dean Huijsen very highly. I've been super impressed by this guy at Bournemouth. I think that he's been phenomenal for them. And I don't think he's going to stay at Bournemouth for too much longer. I think that he will be there for only one season because I expect him to get a big move in the summer. And I hope that Real Madrid are the team that go in for him because he's been fantastic. Like, this guy's a ball-playing center back, right? He's really comfy with it. He's also good aerially, right? He's good in 1v1 tackles as well. He's good in ground duels, aerial duels. He looks like a complete center back. Now, what's funny about Dean Huijsen, right, is he actually rejected Real Madrid back in 2021 when he was at Malaga. He used to play in their youth system, and we tried to sign him. He rejected us, and I believe that he went to Serie A. He either went to, like, Juve or Roma. It was one of those teams that he went to. And then he balled out there. I think he was at, I'm drawing a blank. I remember he played underneath Jose Mourinho. But yes, he did reject us back in 2021. And I actually think that was the best move for his career, right? I don't think if you're a young player, signing with Real Madrid makes sense. Go prove yourself and then get the big money move to us. Because you see, kids from our academy don't get as many opportunities as they should. But the reports are saying that he dreams of playing for us. And the club have been linked to him a lot this season. Now, I think Bournemouth, they bought him in during last summer for about 15 million. I think Dean Huijsen will cost you at least 40 to 50 M's. Like, they're going to make a lot of profit on him. And it shouldn't be a hard deal to get done. Like, with all due respect to Bournemouth, if I want one of your players, it shouldn't take a lot for me to get them. Like, it's Bournemouth. Now, they are having a good season, right? Bournemouth will more than likely be in the Europa League, right? They probably will finish in a European spot, and that's a fantastic achievement by their standards. But Dean Huijsen is Spanish. So he checks off that box for us. He's also young as well. And I know that the club are linked to Saliba, and that would be the dream signing for me. But not only would Dean Huijsen cost a lot less, but it would actually be a deal that would be so much easier to get done. Now, we do have a lot of center backs at the club right now. But in my opinion, we have to sell some of them. We already know Jesus Vallejo is gone, right? His contract runs out at the end of this season. We're not going to be extending him. I think we should be looking to sell Militao. He's torn both his ACLs in back-to-back seasons. He's done. I think that David Alaba should also be moved on as well. I think 3 center backs should be leaving us, and I think that we should be looking to bring in 2. I think Real Madrid this summer need a defensive revolution. I need a right back And I need at least 2 center backs. And I think Dean Huijsen should be one of them that we're looking at. We got Rudiger. We got Raul Asensio. Let's not forget about the 16-year-old from the academy that went on tour with us. Jean Martinez. He tore his ACL last summer. He should be in the mix for minutes as well. But a player like Dean Huijsen, I would 100% go out there and spend the money on him. Again, it shouldn't cost us that much. It should be a fairly simple deal. But yeah, I think Militao, Alaba, Vallejo, those have to be 3 players that we got to try and force them out, bro. We got to start rejuvenating that back line. We cannot keep going through seasons so depleted at the back with all these injuries. But if you guys are not familiar with Dean Huijsen, go look him up. He is a baller, chat. I'm telling you this right now. He will not be at Bournemouth for long. Trust me. If we don't sign him, another top club will come in and sign him. But we were already looking at him. He rejected us when he was like, what, 16, 15? Went over to Italy, impressed, got a move to Bournemouth, is still impressing. And now you got all these huge clubs who are looking at him. So, look, I think that the club would definitely like to get him. Spanish, right? We do want more Spanish players, young players as well, fits that profile. But our money just needs to be going to the defense. I don't want to see no Florian Wirtz. I don't want to see no wingers. I don't want to see any of that. No attacking signings. The only attacking signing that I would take is if we sign a tall striker to come off the bench. Aside from that, don't bring me nothing in that attack. I want to see all defenders coming in. We can't keep ignoring that position. So, look, the free deals have been found. It's been lovely, right? Rudiger, free. Alaba, free. But do you guys want to know a crazy stat? Since we signed Rafael Varane all those years ago, we've only spent money on, I think it's one major center back, and that was Eder Militao. Imagine that. Nah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, that shit is unacceptable. But yeah, what are you guys saying? Let me get a few of your chats in, and then we're going to go to Carlo's press conference next, guys. Big up to everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications as well. Let me see. Real Madrid needs defensive reinforcements due to injuries, and Dean Huijsen's impressive performance and affordable release clause make him an attractive target. Facts. Nah, bro, let them argue. Let them argue. Let them argue. Keep putting in more chats arguing. Allow it. Allow it. Let me see. But who will buy Militao and Alaba? They have 12 and 21 million salaries. They will not leave. That's a good point. That's actually an excellent point, bro. Big up to random guy. I mean, they don't have to leave if they don't want to. But you can't tell me that Al Hilal, right? Al Nazir, you can't tell me that they won't want to sign a Militao or a David Alaba in the Saudi league. And they can double the money. But if they do want to stay, we cannot force them out. I mean, we can try, but legally, you're right. It's always in the player's hands if they leave or not, because legally, they have a contract. It's fair. Buy defenders ain't the problem. The problem is selling all the defenders first. That's true. That's also a good point. Big up, bro. Dean looks like someone who will chic in a big club. I don't know what you mean by that. Let me see. Shout out to the chat, though, man. Can a Real fan explain to me why Mbappe and Vinny were non-existent against us? Can an Atleti fan explain to me how you did not win that game? Can an Atleti fan explain to me how you have 0 UCLs? Can an Atleti fan explain to me how you've never knocked us out of the UCL? Come on, bro. What are we talking about here? Little man club, shit club. All right. Now, last thing, right? I don't have that much time, only like a few minutes left. So I do want to get into Carlo's press conference that he did today. 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, yeah, so let's talk about it, right? So Carlo, we do have a big match tomorrow against Villarreal in La Liga. So, Carlo did his mandatory press conference. I want to see what they asked him, and, I'll react to it a little bit. Guys, keep getting your comments in there. Shout out to everybody that's also put in super chats as well. But, yeah, let's look at this. So, let's see. We're not going to read all of these questions, right? We're going to see the ones that I care about the most. Few days rest. I mean, it's actually crazy. We are going to be a little bit knackered going into that game after playing 120 minutes versus Villarreal. Vinny Jr. is yeah, man. Vinny Jr. is not training. And there's a possibility that he might not be fit for the game against Villarreal because he is having some discomfort. So he says, we've given him an extra day because he's still very fatigued. He'll be available. Okay, so he will be available tomorrow and ready to help us. He's not got any specific problem. It's just tiredness. So, see, like these reports on Twitter, bro. I definitely saw a report that said that Vinicius is a doubt, but whatever. Vinny is a key player for us. He might have better or worse games, but he's never in doubt. What the fuck, bro? That's such a typo. But never in doubt. He's been such a fundamental player for this club that his presence is never in doubt. Okay, yeah, somebody mistyped this, threw me all the way off. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Asensio was called up for Spain, chat, for the first time. W Asensio in the chat. Asensio's been our best defender this season, actually, which is funny enough. So he says, we celebrated it. It's great news for him. He deserves it for the work he's doing and the discipline he's shown since he came in. He's done a fantastic job and very committed. I hope that this is the first of many call-ups. Yo, the thing with Asensio, right? Not only has he been our best defender, Asensio has essentially saved us this season. Imagine if he wasn't a good player and we had to rely on Jesus Vallejo in that back line after the Militao injury. We would have been cooked, chat. Like, Asensio stepped in, and you would have thought that he's been playing for us with the first team for many years. Like, I can't even find a reason why he should ever be dropped from the starting 11 for the rest of this season. Asensio has been fantastic, and he deserves that Spain call-up. Now, I don't think he's going to start in those Nation League matches, but we will be there, right? We will be doing a watch-along for sure, man. Shout out to man like Asensio. Let me see. Okay, look, Julián Álvarez penalty. For us, the game is over, and we're happy to be in the quarterfinals. We're focusing on the next game. We're coming to the end of a period with loads of matches, and we want to close out strongly to head into the international break on a high. All right, good answer. Would he change the rule? I have no idea what I do because I'm not in the position. It's the rule, and it has to be respected. W answer as well. Assessment on the season so far. You know what? My assessment is, chat, we've been shit. And despite us being shit, we are still on for the treble. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. But he says, despite the difficulties, we're in March and we're still alive in the three most important competitions: La Liga, the UCL, and Copa del Rey. Fighting to win them, that has been the case in the last 3 years. So it's very positive signs. We have to improve, of course, but we're doing a good job. Shout out to TJ. Hey, look, bro, don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. What you need to be worried about, TJ, is Saliba heading to the Bernabeu. You need to be worried about him getting that Bernabeu experience. You need to be worried about Saliba seeing the facilities. You need to be worried about Mbappe, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Ferland Mendy, taking him out to dinner, convincing him. I'm telling you, this quarterfinal matchup against Arsenal is going to be fantastic. And it's crazy because even though Arsenal are my favorite English team, they got to hold smoke, bro. I need Saliba to experience that Bernabeu atmosphere. It's going to make the transfer in the summer so much easier. So much easier. Oh, my goodness me. What's the last question here? Yeah, actually, I don't even care about the rest of the questions. So, Sometimes the reporters be asking some bullshit, bro. I'm not going to lie. If Militao comes, bro, Militao has torn his right ACL. Militao has torn his left ACL in back-to-back seasons. Militao is done. He's done. Saliba not leaving? All right. Everybody's talking about his press conference where he said that he's happy at Arsenal and he won. I don't understand why people are making a big deal out of that. Like, what is he meant to say? Is Saliba supposed to say, yeah, bro, I see the links with me leaving, and you know what? I actually do fancy myself at Madrid. You know what? Maybe I will hand it. Like, he's not going to say that, bro. Players are going to say, he would be an idiot to say that. It's the same way how Vinicius says, oh, I want to stay at Real Madrid and I want to sign a new contract. He's going to say that. Like, what are you going to say? Yeah, that Al Hilal offer is crazy, bro. $1 billion over 5 years? Yeah, I do like that money. I'll take it. He's not going to say that. Like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, bro. It's Saliba's audition. It's Saliba's. I want to see him underneath the lights at the Bernabeu. That's what I want to see. This guy's going to walk out. Bro, all of Arsenal's players are going to walk into that arena and they're going to be in awe of what they're seeing. They're going to see things that they've never seen before. Come on now. After the second leg, when you guys go back to London, Saliba's going to get on the phone with his agent. That's probably going to be the first thing that he does and says, yeah, get me that move. Get me that move. Trust me. And then we're going on international break, TJ. You know that we're French FC. He's going to be with all the men, them. Yo, if I was, I would be shitting bricks right now, bro. Don't dodge American Waffle this week, brother. I don't duck anything. I don't dodge anything. Are you crazy, bro? You crazy. We will be there. Delusional? All right, bro. We'll see. Let me see. Few more chats, then I have to get out of here, guys. I have a meeting right now. Saliba is great, but I don't think Perez is going to cough up the cash for him. That's actually a good point, all right? We all know that Perez is a bit stingy, but we all know that Perez is not afraid to splash money on players that he wants. Please make a watch-along for Brazil. Bro, of course. Of course. You must be new to my channel. I'm a huge Brazil fan. That's my favorite national team. We will be doing international watch-alongs. I've done damn near every Brazil World Cup qualifier. Now, the Brazil team has been shit. I don't know how their manager still has a job. Peter Griffin should have been sacked. But we will be there. Nah, Saliba doesn't hate Arsenal. No, that's waffle. What? No, come on, bro. Let's not be crazy now. Let's not be crazy. Now, look, but big up to my guy TJ, though, right? It's all fun. It's all good banter, bro. But trust me, TJ, American Waffle is going to be super unbearable, bro. But, yo, big up to everybody that's in here, right? Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, right? And let me see who's live that I can redirect you to, because I do have to wrap up right here, chat. Let me see. 1 second, guys. You actually know what? You know what? It's not going to make much of an impact, but we can redirect to the Football Terrace. Big up to Terry and them. You know, they always have me on, so I don't even know if they'll notice. But, guys, when you join that chat, let them know Carnage Raid, right? And also, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord, right? You guys who are not in the Discord are all lames, okay? But shout out to the damn chat every single time. By the way, I will not be here tomorrow. No watch-along for Villarreal versus Real Madrid. I do have some family stuff going on, so I will not be able to do a watch-along for that. I know, right? It's all good. I'll make a post officially announcing it tomorrow if I really can't, but more than likely, I will not be here for that game. But I will be back Sunday. Sunday, we're going to do 3 watch-along Sunday. We're going to be doing Arsenal versus Chelsea. We're going to be doing the Carabao Cup final, and then we're also going to be doing Atleti versus Barca. So we will be back on Sunday with the bang. Big up to your damn selves in a bit, people. Holla Madrid!